Dear students, today we are going to see the poem Dream Love by Christina Rossetti. Christina Rossetti, this is the image of Christina Rossetti, who was born in 1830 and died in 1894. Christina Rossetti was one of the well-renowned English women poets. Her poems are known for their variety and excellence. Many of her poems deal with the shortness of the material life and the sadness of offended love. She excelled in the works of imagination, children, and religious poems. She has established a significant voice in Victorian poetry. Her important works are A Christmas Carol, An Apple Gathering, Remember, Goblin Market, and The World. In the poem Dream Love, Christina idealizes a perfect dream world full of peace and happiness. The poem starts like this. Young love lies sleeping in May time of the year among the lilies, lapped in the tender light. White lambs come grazing, white doves come building there, and round about him the May bushes are white. The poem begins portraying a month of May. The pleasant summer season is beautifully pictured here. While the young boy lies sleeping, the nature appears to exhibit the summit of its beauty. It is said that the boy lies sleeping among the lilies lapped in the tender light. Around him, white lambs are grazing and white doves are building their nest on trees. Since it is a time of procreation, even the May bushes are white with flowers. Spring is the season when nature revives itself and plants and animals rejuvenate their lives. In the next stanza, soft moss the pillow, for hope a softest cheek, broad leaves cast shadow upon the heavy eyes. Their wind and waters grow lulled and scarcely speak. Their twilight lingers the longest in the skies. Young love is still sleeping, ignoring the real world even during nature's traditional time of love and beauty. The soft moss becomes the pillow for the young love's softest cheek. Broad leaves cast shadow upon his heavy sleepy eyes so that the bright summer sunshine doesn't offend his face and thereby his sleep. The wind and waters flow in a gentle manner, singing softly to help the boy sleeping. Twilight lingers there for a long time, since it could be the longest day of the year. Then in stanza 3, young love lies dreaming, but who shall tell the dream? A perfect sunlight, or rustling forest tips, or perfect moonlight upon a rippling stream, or perfect silence, or song of cherished lips. These lines explain the idea like this. The young love may be dreaming, which nobody knows. He would be dreaming about the perfect season of the year when there is perfect sunlight, the forest rustle in the gentle breeze, beautiful moonlight upon a rippling stream. He may be enjoying perfect silence or a sweet song from cherished lips. In the fourth stanza, burn orders round him to fill the drowsy air, weave silent dances round him to and fro. For oh, in waking the sights are not so fair, and song and silence are not like these below. Autumn season is fast approaching after the warm summer season. The flowers bloomed around him, start drying, and spread odors around him. This intense smell creates a kind of drowsiness so that the young love's sleep is not disturbed. The flowers and plants dance silently around him, taking care that his sleep is not affected. Why does nature take this much care not to disturb his sleep? The sights around him are not fair or as before because of the arrival of the gloomy autumn season. And in the fifth stanza, young love lies dreaming till summer days are gone, dreaming and drowsing away to perfect sleep. He sees the beauty sun hath not looked upon, and tastes the fountain unutterably deep. The summer days are gone, but the young love still remains sleeping and dreaming. In his perfect sleep, he sees a perfect beauty which cannot be found in the real world. He continuously enjoys the perfect beauty, tasting endlessly from the profound fountain. Then in the sixth stanza, him perfect music doth hush unto his rest, and through the passes the perfect silence calms. O pour the voices of earth from east to west, and pour your stillness between her stately palms. Young love relishes perfect music associated with sleep and rest. Silence surrounds him from all directions and induces a calm feeling and tranquil bliss. He continues his peaceful sleep comfortably and safely between the stately palms of nature. The seventh stanza, young love lies drowsing away to poppy death. Cool shadows deepen across the sleeping face. So fills the summer with warm, delicious breath. And what hath autumn to give us in its place? The summer season has come to an end, and cold shadows of autumn season cast shadows on his sleeping face. The bliss and warmth of summer has failed to awaken the young love's sleep. What can autumn do when it replaces the summer? The eighth stanza, draw close the curtains of branched evergreen. Change cannot touch them with fading fingers here. Here first the violets, perhaps with bud unseen, and a dove may be returned to nestle here. As all the activities of summer have come to an end, it seems nature itself has drawn the curtains, hiding the lively events of nature. Change of seasons cannot affect the perfect sleep of young love. Is this the end? No. Nature revives again in the following spring season. The appearance of first violet buds, which were not so first seen, may herald the arrival of sweet summer again. The white doves who have left the place may return to build nests and start their procreation. So this poem, Dream Love, describes various seasons of the year. It begins portraying the pleasant summer season where the young love lies sleeping and the nature appears to exhibit the summit of its beauty. It is said that the boy lies sleeping among the white lilies lapped in the tender light. Around him, white lambs are found grazing and white doves are building their nests on trees. So it's a time of procreation. The May bushes are white with flowers. Nature revives itself during spring season and animals rejuvenate their lives. Young love is still sleeping, ignoring the real world even during the nature's traditional time of love and beauty. The soft moss becomes the pillow for the young love's soft cheek. Broad leaves cast shadow upon his heavy and sleepy eyes, so that the bright sunshine does not offend his face and thereby his sleep. The wind and water flow in a gentle manner, singing lullaby to the young boy. Twilight lingers there for a long time, since it is the longest day of the year. In the next slide, the explanation goes like this. Young love may be dreaming, which nobody knows. He may be dreaming about the perfect season of the year, where there is perfect sunlight, the forest rustling in the gentle breeze, beautiful moonlight upon a rippling stream. He may be enjoying perfect silence or a sweet song from cherished lips. Autumn season is fast approaching after the warm summer season. The flower bloomed around him, start drying and spread odor around him. This intense smell creates a kind of drowsiness so that young love's sleep is not disturbed. Flowers and plants dance silently around him, taking care his sleep is not affected. Why does nature take so much concern for that young boy? The sights around him are not so fair as before because of the arrival of the gloomy autumn season. Summer days are gone, and uh, young love still remains sleeping. In his perfect sleep, he sees a perfect beauty which cannot be found in the real world. He continuously enjoys the perfect beauty, tasting endlessly from the profound fountain. In the next slide, young love relishes perfect music associated with sleep and rest. Silence surrounds him from all directions and induces a calm feeling and tranquil bliss. He continues his peaceful sleep comfortably and safely between the stately palms of nature. The summer season has come to an end, and cool shadows of autumn season cast shadow on his sleeping face. The bliss and warmth of summer has failed to awaken young love's sleep. What can autumn do while it replaces the summer? As all the activities of the summer season have come to an end, it seems that nature itself has drawn the curtains, hiding the lovely events of nature. Change of season cannot affect the perfect sleep of young love. Has everything come to an end? No. Nature revives again in the following spring season. The appearance of the violet buds, which were not seen so far, may herald the arrival of pleasant summer again. The white doves who have left the place may return to build nests and start their preparation. The last stanza of the poem reminds us Shelley's line in the poem Ode to a West Wind. If winter comes, can spring be far behind? One has to wait patiently for the nature to renew itself, which is a cyclic process. Thus, the poem ends with an optimistic note. Most of Christina Rossetti's poems deal with passionate sadness of dejected love. The idea of young love sleeping from May to autumn may make us feel the exhaustion of life and a deathly sleep. The poem idealizes a perfect dream world full of peace and happiness. All empires of this world now rest in the deathly sleep, which alone can give peace to everyone. Viewed in another angle, the poem also narrates the care taken by Mother Nature. She does not want her young ones to get disturbed by the change of climates or unpleasant scenario. Nature is portrayed as noble mother who is so tender and affectionate. The poem may also insist the duty of human beings to protect such a warm-hearted and benevolent mother nature.